on track. Cause this Friday ain't black. Cause we ain't buying shit. We ain't buying shit. Well, I stand up and never quit. We ain't buying shit. From the 25th of November to the 5th of December, remember, we ain't buying shit. We ain't buying shit. This Friday ain't black. Cause we got each other's back. We ain't buying shit. We ain't buying shit. We ain't buying. We ain't buying shit. Shaka Khan.
At the end of the day, when all of you biatches are talking about the man gotta make more, he gotta step up, it's not right, it's not fair, oh my God, you're poor, you're a bum, crusty, rusty, ashy. We're not gonna settle. No settling. We're not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Got a new song, y'all. Anyway, got a settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Oh my God. Settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Oh my God. Oh my God.
On y'all breast, booty, thighs, lips. That's the worm on the hook.
Breast, booty, thighs, lips. That's the worm on the hook, y'all, in case you didn't know. Breast, booty. Breast, booty, thighs. Breast, booty, thighs. Breast, booty, thighs. Booty, thighs, breast, booty,
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
The racism that you're experiencing and the struggle to make ends meet actually means the diet don't work for you the same.
Shut the fuck up. Shut all the way the fuck up until you reach the top of Shut Fuck Mountain, where there are no more fuck ups to shut.
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Again!
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Going, you're being a racist! Racist!
I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You heard what I said? Cause I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you.
We having a show. What are you doing?
We're having a show. Mick said I couldn't help it. I can't help it. If I wanted to, I would have
You
helped.
don't just randomly start fucking singing. You don't just you got Tourette's? You got Tourette's? You bought a microphone and got Tourette's?
What? What do you have Tourette's? What?
You don't just fucking be in the middle of a show and just start singing shit. Soon as I get home from work, and I never die, never let you down.
I love you.
As long as I'd give you love. Oh, that's that shit. That's Babyface. Your bills are covered. Ooh, baby. As soon as I get home from work. That was that shit. You don't think you're hurting people singing?
Who I'm hurting out here? I'm helping you in your funky show. I don't see nothing wrong.
You think you're helping?
With a little bump and grind. I don't see nothing wrong.
Ooh, I knew I was gonna be surrounded by ignorance, but that.
Hold your body. Whatever it is you want from me. Baby, you see, you don't have to say nothing. I know your body was something. And it's easy for me to see that your body's calling me.
I'm asked, what the what? What a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside. And that's on who? Man-headed little lamb. Okay. Couple of balls soon, we gonna hook you up. We gonna make sure you get that backstreet fun. You got a couple of kids, you don't have no job. Don't worry about it, little girl, that's my job. Come and buy your Texas.
God, where her mother at? Where this little girl mother at? Where they role models at? Where's the adults?
Huh?
That's the question we all trying to figure out.
We like free stuff.
Huh?
So we came out here to get all this free stuff.
Huh?
But then the car saying, you can't get the free stuff. What? Cause the people want to take it. And how y'all gonna take some stuff that ain't even yours? It's free.
So I got my 2 baskets and took the bus or whatever.
Wait a damn minute.
We get down here, we get some free stuff.
We're already in a recession. Times are hard. Why not just let us get the items and invest and be okay? We are Black women. We care about our crown. Why not give back to the community and let us get the product? The tools, any other eviction.
It is difficult. You don't go blind because you married. I see titties and booties every day. I see titties and booties every day. I see titties and booties every day. Brothers, y'all gonna leave me out here? I need the men to stand up and say amen. If you ain't said that, oh sir.
Let the church say amen.
Titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties. I see titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties. I see titties and every day. Titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties. I see titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties. Wait, the wing makes go.
What kind of shit is that?
Booties, booties and titties and titties and booties, titties and titties and titties and every day. Booties and titties and titties and booties, booties and titties and titties and booties, booties and titties and titties and booties, booties and titties and titties and every day. Titties and booties, 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 titties and booties. I need the men to stand up and say amen. Brothers, y'all gonna leave me out here? Titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties. I see titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties. I see titties and every day.
Good morning. Happy Saturday, besties. I love the fact that so many people hate this microphone. Hey there, besties. Happy Saturday. You know how many people complain about this microphone show? I love it. I love it. Y'all, shout out to y'all. Thank you for being here. Please make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. I like this overlay of the Christmas holiday. Merry Christmas in advance, y'all. Merry Christmas, or however it is that y'all say it wherever you are. Y'all, look, I have no earrings, right? I got to go find some earrings today. I have no earrings because I don't keep a lot. I just silver, gold, very simple, right? Well, I lost one of each. So I was wearing one silver and one gold, and now one broke. So they're no good to me. So now I'm just here with nothing on, and I feel crazy. So I got to go to the store today. An excuse to shop, y'all. I have an excuse to shop. I'm going to find some earrings today. So when I go to Dollar General, no, I'm not buying earrings from Dollar General, child. When I go to Dollar General today, though, I'm going to go to Kohl's. I was going to go to Macy's, but I'm going to go to Kohl's. It don't have to be that expensive. I just need a gold and a silver. Ain't that a song? Silver and gold. Don't Kirk Franklin sing that song or something? Anyway. So yeah, so that's what's on the agenda today. It's cold outside. I've already been out there and back. I'm hot as hell. I already need the damn fan on. We had a good time in class this morning. And now, that's why I delayed it a little bit, because I knew I would need more time. Plus, our co-host needs a little bit more time while he in the chat carrying on. So today, as you see the title, it says the decline of traditional Black family structures, right? Because I feel like a couple of people kind of have been hitting on it. First of all, RBN and Kofa, shout out to both of them. I don't know if they're here, but hopefully they will come through, because we are going to take a look at two of their different live streams. And I need Trent to speak from a man's point of view, since it's men speaking, if that makes sense. And then we, have a discussion about it, because child, some of the things, when I love listening to Kofa and RBN, hopefully he can, come back a little bit more, even if it's just once a week, because I just feel like he has a lot of things to talk about. That's good topics, right? I always be on there with my mouth open, pause. I just be like, huh, what? Huh? Just be like I can't even believe it. This is a thing, and yet it really is, right? So maybe if more women took the time to listen to what men had to say instead of always judging what they say, then maybe they could have a better result, right? Nope. Everybody know everything. Everybody can tell. Y'all already know, right? Then keep on. Shout out to yesterday's video, which y'all, we were not even, which I premiered a portion of it this morning. So that's your homework. If you didn't see this morning's premiere, make sure you watch it after this live stream. Okay. We didn't even halfway finish it. It was a lot of squawking and chaos on that video. Y'all let me know if you want us to finish it. It will not be today, but it will not be during this live stream, I should say. But if you want us to finish that video, it's still another almost 20 minutes of that video. I can't even, and that was the only topic from what I understand. Because, child, can you imagine that girl for 45 effing minutes squawking and talking and carrying on? Child, y'all make sure you take a look at that drop from this morning, because this is a ridiculous, all right? Anyway, so let me go ahead and, first of all, I have some bad news, y'all. I have some bad news. Let me go ahead and bring up StreamYard. Hopefully StreamYard will act right today. I was looking for, of course, some Charlie Brown. Nightjade says, I can't. She yells like my mother. I'm good. Oh no. I hear you though, because it was a lot. It was a lot. So I went looking for some Charlie Brown, Black Charlie Brown. Y'all already know. And it looks like it's over. Child, it's over. Crash Out Comedy AI, if we recall. And he put out a channel update 15 hours ago. It says, just a heads up, as some of you may have already noticed, all of my videos are now gone. I opened up the Instagram app today to see that the copyright holder of Peanuts put a claim in against about half of the videos that I made. Child, was it Kendra Gilliams that did Kendra Gilliams do it? Sorry. Blah, 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 blah. It was just going to be a matter of time before they went after the rest, since they were all similar to the ones already removed by Instagram. So that's that. Sorry, y'all. I thought it fell under parody use, but I guess not. And it's not like I'm making any money off of this or anything. So seeking out legal advice seems kind of pointless. So they're like, he's not going to go seek a lawyer like MABW did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I assumed he'd figured that out. I mean, I'm not talking about him at all. I just thought it was like, all right, well, you already know it. It must be okay. Because we all know those scenes. At least Generation X knows all those scenes. Do kids today watch like a Charlie Brown Christmas? All those Christmas cartoons that come out during the Christmas season. Do they watch that? I know I saw a commercial. I would look forward to that year. Same damn thing. The Grinch, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, every year. See the same shit every year, but wanted to see it and look forward to it every single season. Do these kids have that? I don't know. I'm gonna err on the side of they don't. Shout out to Mona D. She said, please bring on Black Charlie Brown. It's over. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, thanks for the support. It was fun while it lasted. It's over, y'all. It's over. That was some funny shit. So if he could just like maybe redo it and just make up his other Peanut characters, but off, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Not exactly them, but a little off of them, and then bring in the Black Charlie Brown. Because honestly, that Charlie Brown didn't really look like Charlie Brown. We knew who it was based off of what he was saying and kind of the clothes. So maybe he can reinvent with other characters that are similar to, but not exactly like, if that makes sense. Because I think he has something awesome going on there. So good luck to that dude, and we would love to see it again. I would love to see it again. And clearly Mona would too. That was laugh out loud funny, y'all. That was laugh out loud funny. So just FYI on what's going on with Charlie Brown. So sorry, y'all. No more Charlie Brown. Anyway, let's get let me give you a food stamp update, because we haven't talked about that in a second. All right. So listen. Look. Keita said Charlie Green. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. The Black Charlie Green. Something like that. Something like that. All right. Tennessee. Anybody here from Tennessee? Bueller. Tennessee giving go ahead to restrict sugary foods, drinks from SNAP prepared foods. Oh, no. Oh, no. It says prepared foods added. Yo, so does that mean like because sometimes I will get the, it's a pot roast that's already, the roast is there, the vegetables are there, the onion is there, the seasoning packet is there, and all you got to do really is just put it in a crock pot for 5 hours and it's ready, instead of starting from scratch. I wonder if that's what they mean when they say prepared foods added. I'll take that. I take that pot roast. But you know I love making pot roast overnight. So when you put it in, because you want it to simmer and all that stuff, if you start at like 11 o'clock and about 2 o'clock in the morning, then you'll smell it, and then you'll wake up to it, and they'll be like, oh my God. And it'd be smelling so good. Then you'd be hungry, wanting to get up. That's the same way that turkey works. When you do Thanksgiving, make it in the night, because it takes forever. So get it out the way. Make it at night. It starts smelling during the night. Then you wake up, you be ready for some turkey. If you know, you know, Sean. If you know, you know. I love that. Oh, Lord. Good morning to you, Toucan Sam, and the other one. First thing we hear is birds chirping. Good morning, Tevin. Good morning. I was going to say, don't ignore me. What's up with you? Can't hardly hear you.
Shut up.
Okay, get your stuff together. I'm about to play this update. Yeah, 2K.
I don't know why this fucking computer keeps turning off my fucking audio.
Oh, okay. Let me play this and then I'll get back. All right, y'all. Let's see what's going on in Tennessee.
Is it going to affect businesses overall? I believe so.
New tonight, Tennessee gets federal approval today to block some sugary food and drinks from being purchased with SNAP benefits.
Well, the idea is to encourage healthier options. Fox 17 News, Madeline Nolan joining us live in North Nashville, where a local market owner expects the rules to change what enters your grocery cart. Madeline?
Yes, Megan, Scott, I am here at Bordeaux Foods, where the owner says that many customers use SNAP, and he says that treats and sweet drinks are a normal part of the grocery ticket. Yet, with these new rules, that could change soon.
Tennessee is one of 6 states approved to limit sugary items from SNAP. New rules at the state block products where sugar or corn syrup is the first ingredient, as well as certain sweetened beverages. Inside Bordeaux Foods, owner Dhruv Patel says SNAP shoppers buy what most families buy, groceries and occasional treats.
I think when it comes to sugar products, yeah, I see these folks buying it. You know, it's usually for their children.
And the biggest shift may actually be right here in beverages, because under this waiver, most regular sodas as well as sweetened drinks would be blocked from SNAP purchases because of their first two main ingredients being water and sugar. So think Kool-Aid, Pepsi, you name it.
With sweet drinks restricted, Patel expects small store revenue to drop because sodas and sugary items bring higher margins.
I don't think our numbers would be where we'd want them to be, you know, and I don't know. It's scary maybe, but we'll see.
And inventory may change too if SNAP customers stop buying those.
Yo, is that a cookies and cream drink? What the hell?
It's scary maybe, but we'll see.
And
that is a Yahoo cookies and cream drink. Have y'all even ever heard of this before? I have never heard of that before. That can't be good. Oh, but it says 100 calories per box. So that's probably what people be looking at. Oh, it's got low calories. Oh, that's good. Allegedly.
Inventory may change too if SNAP customers stop buying those products.
If we see the consumer.
Yo, you see who owned the damn grocery store, y'all. You see who owned the damn grocery store. This who y'all making rich. Now he's upset and he's worried he ain't gonna get none of that money. I'm just saying.
There's not buying as much in order to control our inventory holding costs, then Yeah, I might not carry all the flavors.
Shoppers we spoke to see health benefits, even if it limits choice.
I'm about less government involvement anyway, but in this case, the government's already involved because we're giving them money for these things, so it should be given wisely.
And Flowers says
he definitely from the South.
If taxpayer dollars support SNAP, they should support healthier options.
Maybe that money could go towards more bread, more chicken, more things that provide more of a meal for the family, opposed to more snacks.
The state will finalize retail guidance before changes take effect next year.
Limits. SNAP would now allow prepared foods like rotisserie chicken for the...
Oh, no. I was right. Well, I was a little bit right. No more rotisserie chicken, y'all. You got to make your own damn chicken.
First time. Reporting live here in North Nashville.
Wow. I don't know how
Is she holding a rotisserie chicken bag in her hand?
Yes.
From the gang, bro. That's hard body.
You know, you gotta show people and let them know what it is.
That's hard body. This shit done.
That's what she's saying. Rose is happy. If ain't nobody happy, Rose is happy. Look, she's like, yeah. Who live in Tennessee or somewhere near?
Rose a damn foreigner. She probably fucking got chickens in her yard. She just got there and defeather them shits.
She probably over here thinking how she can get to your chickens, turkeys, whatever you got over there. What is it? Toucan saying, what are they?
What?
What are those birds that you got over there?
Yo, leave my fucking baby.
Sorry, my bad. All right. So y'all, that just a little bit of update on what's going on.
I'm not jacking it. You hear me? It's not two games saying. It's those and local.
I know. Like I give you a hard time. Pause. Anyway. So just a little bit of the update on the food stamps, because we're going to be coming back to it, because I'm telling you, these things start January the 1st. So once January the 1st gets here, these people going to go to the register and they're going to be wilding out. For Tennessee and for someplace else, it starts January the 1st, and we're going to watch it all. Okay. Y'all know how we do. We on it. But let's get into it since Trent is here. Like I said, I want to talk about some of these subjects that I've been seeing this past week from a man and a woman's point of view, especially the ones that's specifically about men. I want to hear what Trent has to say. Okay. So
we'll take a quick pause real quick.
What's up?
I want to send a prayer to Ty Pro G for show.
Absolutely.
I heard about your loss, bro. I've been there. I know what it feels like. I pray that the Almighty Creator wrap you with warmth, bro, and comfort for you and your people, for sure. Peace.
Absolutely. He told us that, I think, day before yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. So still here. Always good to see you, boo. Always welcome.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to Ty Pro.
Shout out to Trey. Shout out to everyone that is here. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. If the view you see you don't like, then move over, go back to the channel and change to the other view. There's 2 views, one for the phone, one for the computer. Appreciate all of y'all, or the TV as well. Again, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, subscribe to Full Drink and Have Thinking. How many?
14? I don't know. I don't look at that shit. Y'all be telling me the updates.
Listen, I need 14 people who are not subscribed to Trend to go and subscribe to Trend so he can get to the 1,000 today. All right. So appreciate y'all. There's the link. Wait, hold on. Nicole just dropped it. So wherever you are, she just dropped it. Go ahead and subscribe. Are you streaming?
No.
Okay. Then I would say hit the like, but just hit the like button here. All right. So if you didn't know and y'all didn't know, the other day I was on what's that, Toucan Sam and Burrito?
Yeah, Nicole said she wanted to see him.
Mm-hmm.
But that's probably, she can't probably see those. But
Mm-hmm.
that's them eating right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see the 2 green, the 2 green birds. Yeah.
But that's them.
We hear them. That's for damn sure. Okay.
My co-host.
So I was over on a Righteous Perspective the other night. Shout out to him. Good time had. Thank you so much for having me. And we were on this panel with these people here, people in and out. But there was a question or a video that he played that came up, and it started, some dissension, I guess you would call it. Me and these women, for the most part, were on the same view all night long. And then this video came up, and things have changed. That's all I'm gonna say is things have changed. All right. So I'm gonna play this segment, and then we can talk about it.
We're definitely
RBN is there, if you ain't seen him.
Huh?
RBN is there.
He's here? Oh, good. Yeah. Oh, good morning, RBN. I needed you to be here. Good.
The FBARN
cost you something. Even having a good man is going to cost you something, and that's going to be amplified if you live with him. Because what you have to realize is that men are raised in a world where they believe that women are to serve them, even if they are good. He can be kind, he can be helpful, he can be a provider, but he's still going to have the expectation that you manage that home and that you assist with managing and regulating his emotions. Because then you're not just his partner. You become his manager, you become the planner. That is that invisible labor. That is that emotional labor, that physical labor, that financial labor, that spiritual labor that oftentimes you don't even realize you're putting into living in this household with this man. This isn't about hating men. This is about how a woman's peace grows differently when her home answers only to her. A man-free home is not anti-love. It's choosing peace over performance.
Spoken like a true person with no husband.
She's not saying what he does. You know what I mean? Like
exactly, never that. And but this is what they listen to, which is how we get to these numbers with a bunch of women with a bunch of baby daddies. But
was she speaking? Was what she's saying truthful or a lie?
I mean, it might have been true, and no, it might be true, but she's also neglecting what the guy does because it may be that way for her. But then he's doing something that because guys, we usually don't complain. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm generalizing there, but some of us guys don't really complain. Like I don't say anything when my wife does all the stuff that I think is negative until it blows up. And then, then I throw it in her face and we get an argument. So, but anyways, she's obviously just focusing on just me. That's what, to me, that's what it sounds like.
She's not even married. I promise you. It's usually unmarried people saying these things who know so much about being in a household with a man and hasn't been in a household with one.
One philosophy that I live by is women are experts at teaching other women how to be single.
Yes, you're right.
Maybe I just didn't
experts at giving the absolute worst advice.
Because I agree with
and teaching them how to be
Crystal,
single.
I did too.
I do.
Surprise, surprise, surprise. Before I let it play, what you got to say?
She says these things with this sweet voice.
With the original video?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's exactly where that Satan talks to you. You got to hear these demons for who the fuck they are.
I was going to say, all I heard was negativity.
That's it. It's pure negativity, but the way it's being said, right? When you live in a house with a man, and he doesn't comprehend that you're this man, because now you become his manager. Who the fuck you gonna manage?
Right. Who are you gonna manage? But then when you compare it to the woman that we watched yesterday, her idea of management is to cuss out a 1-year-old and then defend it with tooth and nail, to say that she's right to curse out any child, but specifically the 1-year-old, because the 1-year-old is not doing what they're supposed to do, which is the only thing they're supposed to be doing is running around. Those are the people that should be causing chaos. The only people that should be causing chaos are 1-year-olds, 2-year-olds, if you heard of the terrible twos, 3-year-olds, and by the time they get to be 5, you should be preparing them to go to school, to be in public, and they should be pretty much calming down from when they were 1-year-old and 2-year-old, if that makes sense. But no. But I'm sorry.
You know, people are spoiled, man.
I don't think people are spoiled. I just think people are ignorant.
No, they're spoiled. They're absolutely spoiled because they don't have to go tote water from the village pipe to their fucking house.
Yeah, we talked about that too.
They don't have to worry about being ran over on the road while they toting this water down the block. They don't have to. They don't have.
They're slaves. These are slaves. These are slaves, y'all. But let me let them finish.
That's something maybe I'm not understanding because I agree with exactly everything that she said.
Crystal. I did too.
Which is like, again, it could be true, but she's obviously neglecting what he does, because then she could you could be saying, like, if you're saying he's contributing nothing in a relationship.
She didn't say that. She didn't say that.
So what
Can you play the video again?
What she's saying is this, and what she says is absolutely true. Now, there is a cost for a man to be with a woman. Absolutely. There is a cost for a woman to be with a man. And unfortunately, women are often raised in the fantasy, in the euphoria of love. And when they actually get into the relationship and have to pay the price, they become very dissatisfied. Since you all love data, here's a great data point for you. Most women, not most, many women who get divorced do not want to remarry. Most men who get divorced want to remarry, because women became, and which is a lot of reason why women are the large majority of people who file for divorce. They stay with a man 10, 15, 20 years, particularly if they have young children. They want to raise their young children inside that household. But my only point to say that is we have got to stop teaching women about this fantasy. It is setting them up for failure, and start telling them, listen, marriage is going to be a situation where you are going to great benefit, but you are also going to have to give a lot for that great benefit. And when
So first of all, can you talk to me about what she said, that once women file for the divorce, so she acknowledges that part, that they never want to get married again, but men be dying to get married again?
No, incorrect. Incorrect, because once men realize that this is what the fuck is the real deal is, I'm sitting here, I'm going to labor life and love for you, and you turn around to say, because I didn't put the fucking toilet seat down, you want to bang out?
I wanted to start laughing when she said that. No disrespect to her, but I'm just like, who is she talking to?
She's men that have, imagine paying imagine being a regular average dude, blue collar dude, pulling in 90 bands, right? You pull in 90 bands a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get divorced. You got to pay alimony. So now this woman is sucking bread out your pocket, right?
Mm-hmm. Maybe that's why they don't want to get married anymore. That would make sense.
She didn't even think about this month. And if you have a kid, then you're playing chisel. You hear me? Mm-hmm. You're paying some chisel to somebody somewhere. So now you got to pay chisel and alimony. So now my nanny, right, comes down to maybe 60, 75, that range, right?
Right.
You think I want to go and do it again so my 75 can turn into 45? She's not even smart enough to comprehend that dynamic. She didn't even see it down that line. When she's talking from emotion.
But aren't the marriage rates down? Our marriage rates are down. So where's all this marriage coming in at?
Marriage is down.
All over, all across the board, but definitely for Black people.
Simply because just like women hustle babies and put babies on men, it's the same way they hustle the marriage game too. And I know Cole Smith was a real person that we watched.
Mm-hmm. Yep, absolutely. I can attest to that. Yep.
So ... Men ain't jacking that shit when they realize y'all some real deal hyenas out here. When I tell you the rule number 2 is this: do not listen to what that joint tells you. Pay attention to what that joint pays attention to.
Yeah.
Watch what she responds to, and that tells you exactly what's coming down the line.
Mm-hmm.
Across the board.
So I'm not sure, but I don't think either of these people are married or have been. Allegedly, because I'm not.
He's an asshole.
Okay. I'm not saying that, but I'm gonna go out a limb. I'm gonna go out a limb on that part, because when you compare it, and I'm only saying it because we remember this from yesterday. So she said, "Who's teaching this fantasy about Disney?" I know y'all love to use that. But when you look at the woman from yesterday, the single mother of a 3x2, who's saying that she wants the right to cuss out a 1-year-old and that it's okay, where's the fantasy there? Where's this fantasy at? Maybe that's what the hope is, But even the way that so if the woman from yesterday grew up the way she did, and I grew up the way that I did, and I had Barbie, and I know Disney, and I've watched all the Disney movies and did all that, I didn't have no fantasies about what a marriage is. No, I mean, I didn't know until I knew, but I didn't think it would be like, oh, one day till my prince comes. And I never thought that. I don't know that that's a thing that Black people think. Me personally, I don't think that's what it is. Maybe white people. Black people don't. I don't think so. I'm gonna go out on a limb. So if they're sitting up here thinking that somebody is just going to take care of them for the rest of their lives, that I believe. I believe that they think that. Where that comes from, I don't know. I don't think that's being taught anywhere. I don't think so. I could be wrong. I don't know. I know you think that the Disney fantasy thing is a thing.
It is a thing.
When these people watching Disney? I watch Disney, okay?
Okay. The brain is very malleable, right? So if you go back to what we're saying, then you intake the prince thing. You intake the princess behavior. It happens today on Halloween. They dress their kids up like princesses and princes. Huh?
Yeah, because that's what the kids want. Trust me, my kids have had the same thing. Wanted the same thing.
It's because they fucking, oh my God. Why is this so hard for people to comprehend? Okay, cool.
Don't cuss at me on my show. I will kick you the fuck off. Go ahead.
I said peep.
Okay. My bad.
No, fuck that. I'm back on your fucking heels now. It's back to you. It's so simple. You start breeding the idea of fantasy into reality. So now it sticks with them. That's why you have the brats. That's why you have this weird behavior coming along. It's in their brain that one day a white horse pulls up, and the white horse is gonna look like a white Bentley. Somebody's gonna jump out and just bag and take them off of this fucking land of greatness. We're never ever giving them the work ethic that it is going to take to maintain that type of life.
So you're picking and choosing is what you're saying, or let me rephrase. They're picking and choosing is what you're saying, because what I've said before is that they've had strife before they got their happy ending. Does that make sense?
They had strife before.
Every Disney princess has had an issue before they got to the end.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. It's despair. Right. They had their moments of despair. With the girl with the sandals, she had a bad stepmother. Her stepmother wasn't shit.
Yeah.
Her stepsisters wasn't shit.
Cinderella.
Right. Mermaid. She had the octopus lady trying to murk her ass all the time. Right? There's always this evil entity. But remember, every evil entity was a woman.
So I more agree with what Nicole says. She said a lot of women are only told what to want from a man, but they're never actually seen a healthy relationship. I think that has more to do with it than this Disney fantasy shit. So if they don't see a healthy relationship, they have no idea how they're supposed to behave. So that girl from yesterday is acting how her mother was. She acting how, allegedly, she's probably acting how her mother, her auntie, her granny, like Kofa says, allegedly. But I don't see her sitting there, from what we saw, let me keep saying that, doing anything that leads to a Disney happy ending. All right, Grape Tea says two things can be true at the same time. I'll leave it.
Absolutely.
I'll leave it at that.
Absolutely.
Okay. Like I said, that's my thing. You know, Disney's my thing. So maybe
So you're defending it for no reason.
I'm defending it because I don't believe it to be true, because I have common sense. Maybe that's what it is. And I know that this is not real. It is a cartoon from that perspective, first of all. Second of all, I know prince and princesses are not true. And I know, third of all, people don't get put in coffins and then people come and kiss them and they wake up. It's not real. It's not real. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
You have the ability to comprehend the split, right?
But even as a child, I never saw, oh God. I mean, no, listen to me. I wanted a white wedding dress and have a wedding and all that. I absolutely wanted that for sure. But the one day my prince will come and I know all the songs, okay? I didn't think that was real. I wanted it, I think, because like I've always said, everyone in my family was married. So that's the relationships that I saw, which is why I can see what Nicole is saying from her perspective. Does that make sense?
If you think I'm saying you're wrong, I am not saying that you're wrong.
I know. I'm just talking about me. I'm talking about me and how I'm seeing it. That's all I'm saying.
Right. So it's everybody's, like, you have your perspective on these things, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have my perspective, but I could also step back out of myself and look at something in a 360 and remove myself and remove my experience from it. And I can say that I could see how that works that way. That's what I'm saying.
I can do that, but I just feel like you're going to get more of the influence from the people that's around you, which is how that girl yesterday acts the way that she does. So if she got somebody saying to her, you can be a baby mom, it's not that big of a deal, then that's what she do. Right. If they sitting up there saying, girl, you need to cuss that baby out, then that's what they're going to do. Or if they say, the influence, remember, or you weren't there, but somebody played a video, I don't know who it was, where it was ARP. Actually, he plays another video and it says, stay away from families where everyone is a woman in it and no one is married. Nobody has a husband. No one's had a husband. He said, because clearly they don't know how to deal with a man and work with a man. And I'm like, I would agree with that. Everybody in the whole damn family. How many times do we see these kids that get taken down juvie hall, child, whatever? They get arrested and who shows up? Only their mamas, aunties, and granny. A lot of the time.
Let me back out of the Disney lane, right? Let me drive this in a different lane. What about the Tyler Perry movies that promote the psychosis of fuckery in relationships in the Black community?
And they love that. Right?
Yes, because it signifies to them the fuckery that they was taught already and told in school, and they bitch ass mothers and these fucking people that have been poisoning them for so long. So now you're looking at something that what they swear to God they could relate to.
Yes.
So they're drawing strings to things that really shouldn't even be drawn to.
I don't disagree with you. I don't understand all the love for Tyler Perry movies. 1 second it's we need positivity in movies, and then you go and you support. And listen, this is no offense against Tyler Perry.
No, offend him.
No, listen.
He needs to be offended.
No, I don't have nothing against him. But if y'all want to go and support that shit, and then 1 minute you're gonna be mad about it, and the next minute you're gonna support it every single time, and then complain about it, that's half damn crazy to me. You're not thinking. You're not using your damn brain
to their own detriment.
Exactly. You're supporting something that's negative stereotype, and then you'll be the first person talking about a negative stereotype, and you're making this man is a billionaire. You think white people made Tyler Perry a billionaire? They didn't. It was all Black people, Black women, mostly.
In I think Blacks made him a millionaire, but whites definitely sent him to the billionaire stratosphere.
All right, maybe. I just think that it's mostly Black women that supported that mess and then complained about it at the same time.
But it's on purpose, though.
And he's still I don't know what he's done lately. I just remember that last movie with Taraji, which as I'm watching it, I'm like, what the hell is this? This is so stupid. And then
what he did lately. He found us some white dude.
Oh, nobody got a problem with that part, though. No one has a problem with that part. But let it be one of y'all sassy straights, okay? It's gonna be a
isn't that the most craziest thing ever? You sit here and listen to a homosexual Black man bring these things out, put them in film, and you jacking that shit, but you look at a straight man that will sit here and defend you for real, and talk to you and tell you the real deal. Nah. Because Tyler Perry presents the same thing that your mother presented, that your granny presented. Because you know what? Y'all are fucking sick in the fucking mind.
Remember, we're supposed to watch our language today, okay?
Correct. Y'all are sick. Y'all are sick in your beat minds.
Shout out to Will Quill. Thank you, Boo. He said, watch the Tindler Swindler doc and see the fairy tale life that guy sold those chicks. Becky even quoted Beauty and the Beast in the doc. Crazy. Thank you, Will Quill. I appreciate you. And Grape Tea, don't be be coming for me. Don't be coming for me.
Yo, it's GTN smoking this morning. I don't know what GTN on, though.
Don't take it out on me because Krishan and Blueface are crazy, okay?
GTN going hammers this morning.
All right, let me play the rest of this.
Once a woman can go into that clear-eyed and open-minded and not sailing through the euphoria of the infatuation of the early love, that maybe we can actually have some relationships that can sustain. But the idea that women just get into their marriages and the man provides for them and he's a great guy and so she's happy and everything's fine, that does not work for us. That is not how we're built.
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear her say that, but I'm not sure where anybody would think that anything is wonderful, peachy keen, and hearts and roses with regard to anything in life.
So I ask a bunch of my friends when they meet somebody and they're dating and thinking seriously, and I ask them all the time, oh, he's this and he's that and he's great and he's wonderful and all of those things, and just in girl talk conversation, and I would be like, oh, that's great, he sounds wonderful, that's fantastic. What would you be willing to give up? I mean, Kevin Samuels did whole shows on this. He kept asking them, would you be willing to give up your friends? Would you be willing to stay off social media? Would you be willing to whatever? The fact of the matter is, you're not going to get this great man for free. It costs something. There are some ways that you have to change your life, that you have to alter the way you're going to be able to live and fit inside that union and to make that union work. But if you're not ever told that that's going to be required of you, it can turn bitter and resentful when you're sitting around with, well, I do all this and it's unnoticed and I do all this and I've given up this. And to be truthful, most men have no concept that you're giving up anything. Most men think how lucky you are to have gotten them.
She likes speaking on y'all, right? She can talk about what y'all do and what y'all expect and what y'all want. This is what I'm thinking. And then her friends are all, oh, everything is there. Maybe they Disney fantasying it up over there.
Laziness. It's I want everything I want, but I want to do nothing to fucking get it. Sorry.
Correct.
Get it. I want the Disney life, but I don't want to have Cruella de Vil as my granny. I don't want the angry lady as my mom, right? I just want to have the easy, simple life. Remember the phase that when we went to talking about a soft girl era. Yes. Why was you a hard girl in the first? When have women been championed for being hard?
Mm-hmm.
So now they want to be soft. So now at any turn, so I'm hard today, I'm soft tomorrow. Then I'm hard again on Wednesday. Then on Thursday, I might be a little bit medium. You feel me? Yeah. I might be hard with the eggs, but I'm soft with the box. Yo, calm that shit down. They have no idea of their power and their place that they need to sit in to control this universe.
Mm-hmm.
So when Didi and them was talking, and Didi said, I blame women,
Mm-hmm.
I knew what Didi was saying. What Didi was saying was this. Women have so much power inside of them that that when cavemen was collecting rocks, if you was a woman that was the baddest cave woman, you had that fat frame like Bonnie Rubble wife, right? What's her name? Betty
Betty
Rubble and them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And all you desired was 2 rocks. He would have went to go hunt down and slay dinosaurs to get you the 2 rocks that you desired for your heart. Women have this control factor over men. Whatever they look at, whatever they like, whatever they're attracted to, men go bring it for them for the attraction reason. So then men have access to them.
I completely understand and I agree with you. And this is why I want to keep doing these things, because, they're always like, you're a pick me. Fuck y'all. I'll be what I'm going to be. It's not my fault that you have loser ass people in your life that are making things negative for you, because what I was told was when I was a teenager, why would he buy the cow if he could get the milk for free?
The milk for free. Boom.
Then it was men are visually attracted to you first. So you need to know how to handle that and know where you're going to move going forward. It's not my fault that your parents didn't teach you that. And let me rephrase, your mamas didn't teach you this because they just said, go be whores and curse out 1-year-olds. And that's where you're taking it. So my thought process is that maybe you should listen to someone other than the same people, because I also say, me personally, which I have gotten passed down to me, is that if you are the smartest person in your group, then you need to change group.
Slide out.
Or if your results continue to be the same, that's the definition of insanity. You keep doing the same things over and over and over again, expecting a different result. How the hell are you going to get a different result if you don't do anything differently? So,
right.
y'all, people like this are not, and she's of an age where she should have all this. And if this is what she wants to believe, let her believe what she wants to believe. I feel that it's negative, and that the way that she's perceiving it is negative. And it's not thinking about anybody else but self. And like I say later on when I'm getting ready to play it, if you're not willing to do something for someone else that you allegedly care for and you allegedly love, then you need to stay by yourself. Because you have to be able to give in order to get, which is something else that I have been told. So if y'all can't change your mind, which I'm sure these are the same things that Maggie, Luke Hazley, Dee Dee, and everybody on that panel would basically say, the similar types of things that 1, they probably heard, 2, they probably are aware of, and 3, they would agree. You think that girl from yesterday heard any shit like that? None. So y'all's moms completely and utterly failed y'all. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it.
This is the shit that Rick says. When Rick says men really do love women and children at a level that they could never comprehend, they really do. This is why Rick is correct on what he says. Rick says this shit all the time. And I agree with him pound for pound. Men are the protectors and providers for women and children. And
they don't want to hear that. And they do not want to hear that. That's a patriarchy. That's a male-based, whatever, all these things that they come up with. Child, I can't depend on y'all. I couldn't depend on y'all. What could you bitches do for me? What could you bitches do for me? Remember, I don't know if you were here. Remember, y'all, we looked at somebody talking about we want an all-woman society. Child, go do that shit. I'm going to be over here.
It's going to fail.
With the sassy straights. Okay?
It's going to fail because they're lazy. You are listening to people defend laziness in their own relationships.
Yes.
Let me tell you how lazy these fucking people are.
Yes.
They want to have every fucking thing but do nothing for it.
Exactly.
Simply when they said cooking and cleaning, the same place that you live in was a parallel to slavery.
Which all these pro-black should be having a fit. They should be having a fit.
When y'all, with the ancestors were getting their heads knocked.
Exactly. For your own
respect left. Yo, black people should have revolted against them.
Exactly.
But guess what? But no, there was no revolt against it because guess what? A woman said it.
Exactly.
When do you hear black men?
I'm a woman too. Fuck that bitch.
Are we being serious, dog?
Yeah, yes. And I'm not playing that game. I'm not playing that game. So that's why I'm saying
disrespectful and lazy. We talking about I watched my granny wash my clothes on a scrubbing board.
Yeah, I watch mine wait for a washing machine. I don't know what she did beforehand. We still had to hang them outside with pins. We hung them outside.
Okay, so you know exactly where I was going then.
Yes,
Okay,
and if it was raining, they set something else in the back room so that you could dry the damn clothes, and it would take you all day. Ain't no getting no shirt in 20 minutes, okay? 20 hours. 20 hours.
Okay. So the more advanced that we have made this world and technologically advanced this world, the lazy they've become and the more selfish, and they want they live this selfish life.
Yes.
But then again, if you go back and you absorb that time frame where you washing clothes for 4 hours, you scrubbing clothes for 4 hours, and she still made time to get bust down. So your mama could be made? What are we talking about?
And made time to cook and clean and everything else, because you know what? My grandmother was sitting in the kitchen all day. But let's not go there. Let me acknowledge Night Jade. Thank you, Boo. She said my neighborhood was old. My grandma had me get my neighbor's husband to walk through our door on January the 1st because men brought good luck. I never heard that before. Shout out to you and your grandmother. We love grandmothers around here. Shout out to all of y'all. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. But wait,
they brought the stability for the year. People think things are very, very, very shallow in sense and thought, right? But things have a very spiritual meaning. And if we look at how black people are hyper spiritual to the point where they're the most church going motherfuckers out here, right?
Allegedly. Mm-hmm.
On the game, for sure. Right? It's so esoterically charged, right? That when even on a New Year they still talk about black eyed peas and greens.
Yes, that's what our thing is. Yeah, I don't like it, but whatever. I'll go to McDonald's on that day. I'm not taking no black eyed peas.
That's racist.
Yeah, I might go to Applebee's that day. I'm not taking no black eyed peas.
We need to get
Waffle House.
Let
me finish this video. Come on.
And it never occurs to them that while you are lucky to have them and you are blessed to have them, it did not come it wasn't a freebie. It comes at a cost.
I also say I agree with Celeste. I want to say I agree with Celeste, and I was also looking at it from because she made sure to say even a good man. And the reason why, what I was picking up from what she was saying, because especially in the world of social media, so many women think that they're getting married and they're about to be the princess of it all, and they're going to go on shopping sprees. That's why they're looking for that man with the 6 figures and above. They're about to move in, and everything is about to be perfection. And he's going to come, and when she's at home, and because she decides she's going to be a stay-at-home woman, and she's going to go shopping, and then when she's done shopping, she's going to be at the pool. He's going to come home. He's going to cook her food for her, bring that food. I've heard women say this, so this is not even just something that I'm making. I've heard women say these type of things, and they're not understanding when they get married. Oh, there's a lot you have to give up. There's a lot that you're sacrificing. You're not here being the passenger princess, the wife princess that's just supposed to sit there and look pretty and that's it. There are things that you're going to have to sacrifice. You are his partner. You are his helpmate. There are things that you're going to have to do. Now, when you are off by yourself and then you're in your singledom and you have nobody to answer to, do you know any women that I know that are married, that are friends, that they complain like he wants to know where I'm going? Why is that his business? Is that not your husband? What do you mean? That's your husband. You're supposed to tell him where you're going. Or why is he in my space? Like I have to see him every day. You married him. What do you mean? That came with when you said I do. That is what it's about. But a lot of women, like what Celeste is saying, they have this fairy tale image of what marriage is about. So what I got from what this lady was saying was that, hello, women, open your eyes. It's not just something of you coming in and it's just fairy tale, because most women, and that's why I talk about this all the time about do not idolize marriage, because most women idolize the wedding. They're not thinking about the marriage. They idolize the wedding. They're thinking about their dress, what's going to happen, all that other stuff. But then after the wedding, what happens? And so this woman is having a very real conversation. And even with you living with a man, and I can say that real quick, because living with a man, I learned very quickly how it went, how it looks. So me leaving my home with my parents and then moving in with a man, it was work. It wasn't, Crystal, now you are living life and it's all grand. So I'm just saying, that was what I know y'all heard something different, but what I heard was this woman giving a clear warning to all of those women who think they're about to be a princess in a fairy tale, about to be taken care of. This man is about to do all this stuff. And it doesn't matter if he's a good man or whatever, you still gonna have to sacrifice, because marriage is work. Living with a man is still work. That is what I got.
Why? Before you go,
I think everything is work. So if you change from one job to another job, it's going to be work, and you're going to have to adjust. If there are grown women adults who think that Disney is life, then they need some mental health help. And I've said that plenty of times, because at some point in life, we have to grow up. We're not 14, 15, and 16. And when you're going to share your life with someone, then you need to know that you can't be the person that you were before, and you're going to have to make adjustments. Maybe the words that are being used are what makes it sound negative to me. I got to sacrifice. And just like when women say stuff like, I feel like I'm going to be a slave. That's an insult to say that you're going to be a slave because you're going to marry someone. It's an insult to the word slavery and everything about slavery, but it's also an insult because that's just a dumb thing to say, to equate that to that. Then it sounds like you shouldn't be someone who should be getting married. If you can't give in order to get, then I would say that you shouldn't get married. I say that you should not be in a relationship. because it's typically women also that are not married that say things like this. When we got married, we didn't have all this stuff. We worked together in order to achieve. We had nothing together. We achieved and worked together. I don't understand personally, but I'm also one that thinks that the thing I didn't have in life was the trip to Hawaii. So maybe I'm just different. But I think, and what I've seen in my life with my family and their marriages and my uncles and fathers and all of those people, that you work together, you work with one another. Everything is not going to be honky-dory. You figure it out, you talk through it, and then you move forward, you press on. I shouldn't look to be the only person to be happy. I should look to say, what can I do to make you happy? Like he should do the same for me. We should be doing it for each other. It shouldn't be a competition. She makes it sound like it's some sort of a competition where I should have everything, and if I don't, then it's going to be a problem, and look out. And when someone earlier today says women keep women single, this is a prime example of it, in my opinion.
Women keep women single.
And that's probably enough of that.
All right, Smoking Joe. Okay, Smoking Joe.
Anything else?
You full press that shit.
I think I was calm, right? But
yeah. You full press that shit though. So like, it's demeanor. Like your demeanor is straight. You smell me?
Mm-hmm.
And it's I'm gonna say what the fuck I gotta say, and that's gonna be that.
Yeah,
you smell me?
Yeah, you already know. I'm going to say what I need to say. I don't care who it is. And I'm going to go out on a limb, no shade, and say that these people are not married. So living with a man and being married to a man that you're together and you're living together are two totally different things, in my opinion.
I agree.
Yes, you give everything. This is how we did it. You give everything together. You don't talk about 50-50, no 50-50 because it's all together.
Yeah.
Y'all can't trust each other like that. Don't get in a relationship and don't get married. You trust me to take care of all of this household, kids, all this stuff while you going out there to make money and to take care of cars and to know shit like child. I don't know shit. Whatever the fuck cars need to be doing. You know what I'm saying? You do that, or what this house needs, or fixing the plumbing, or fixing the whatever, or finding a person that knows how to do that shit. I don't know that shit, and I know bitches don't know that shit. So if I was to allegedly live in a place where there was only bitches, I'm gonna have to hurt somebody. So that's why I say I'm gonna stay over here with the sassy straights, because I believe in the men that know stuff that I might not know. That's why I always take a man with me when I go buy a car, because I know that they would allegedly take advantage of me based off of the shit that I don't know. But everybody want to be, I'm equal and I know everything, and you showing people on a daily basis that you don't. And you definitely don't want to give of yourself. What kind of relationship is that if you don't want to give of yourself?
They really are trying to reinvent relationships to have it their way, and however they decide the relationship works. Remember, remember, this whole patriarchal thing they complain about was built for them. So while the patriarchy that they swear to God is evil, made sure that they had a gynocentric benefit. So the gynocentricities are here every fucking day and every minute. You can't see somebody say, yo, it was my daddy, I'm gonna buy my daddy a house. Your daddy was out there with you playing basketball and showing you how to throw a football and showing you how to slap shot a hockey puck, right? But men comprehend that men don't need men.
Right.
What we do is we labor and we go to war and then we pass away. We get clapped the fuck up and we die. So men have always been an expendable component of life simply because of what we labored in. Our labor is different from what woman's labor is. Woman labor was meant to be inside the house. Men labor was to be outside of the house.
I agree with you.
When they decided to come outside the house and try to be like men, we say, okay, cool. Wild out there. But guess what? They want to be outside or inside. outside, inside.
Want
Outside,
to do
inside.
both and then be the person to tell somebody else what to do. So you don't have any, if you don't have any faith in the person that you deciding to sleep with, if you don't have any positivity in the person that you decide to sleep with and that you're going to marry, then what is the point? If you don't have faith that they're going to do what's best for you and the family as a whole, then what is the point? Because no offense, that's where this mess with the gender roles and everybody can be whatever they want to be is bullshit. Because you, no offense, you Trinidad are not going to think, you know what activity should I get the kids in today? What should I put them in? Whereas me, I was like, child, I'm ready to put them in Girl Scouts as soon as they're old enough to be child, the first part of brownies, y'all, I forgot. Brownies, and then it's
brownies.
It's one before that. Daisies. I said daisies. I said they're gonna be daisies, and then they're gonna work their way up. They're gonna be doing stuff in school. Child, I don't know what you're gonna do, but figure it the fuck out because you're gonna do something. Y'all don't be thinking about stuff like that. I'm thinking about stuff like that. Keeping a schedule to say this one gotta be here, this one gotta be there, this one gotta be here. Bowling, pool, all that stuff. Been there, done all that. You think Mr. Messi was thinking about none of that? It was, child, take this baby over to such and such, and this is the time she got to be there. Imagine if I was married to someone that would say, I don't know who you think you're talking to. It's for your kid. What are we talking about right now? This is, I'm having your children be involved. Why are you fighting me? Either we're going to do this or they can sit around here and be watching TV and get their asses into trouble and become lazy. Imagine what's the opposite. If I leave the house or I go out and it's, where are you going? What? Wait a damn minute. Then what are you married for? If you don't want to let them know where you are, because if you don't, shout out to Michael Prewood. I saw that come up in the corner of my eye. Another thing that I was told, an idle mind is the devil's workshop place. Exactly. And maybe if you people, not y'all, you know what I'm saying, started using some of these instead of fighting for cursing at your 1-year-old, then maybe we wouldn't have so many gremlins out here gremlinizing, and we could have a better community and work more with each other. Why would I work with someone that believes the stuff that they were saying when that completely goes against what the hell it is that I know that, 1, I believe in, and 2, that I know is not going to work, and 3, that I know is negative? I don't need that negativity.
Well, then simply you can't, right?
Right.
Because simply the baseline ideology you already know is offset. Your ideology is about house, right? Neighborhood, community, village, right? Because if your house is good, this house is good, then we could create a potent community of people that care about kids and people that care about life and people that wants betterment. These people don't want betterment. They want and they thrive and they love chaos.
For sure.
Simply because that's the only way their brain could function on a normal level. They thinking chaos is normal. And we talked about it last night, low key, real fast, like.
Right.
But chaos is their normal setting.
But you saying earlier that they're lazy also, I agree with that.
Laziness.
I agree with that for sure. And these be the same people talking about how hard they work and how hard it is for a Black woman. Well, where's the heartedness at besides in your throat? Pause. Because of what the hell it is that you're saying, okay? Let me finish. Because of what it is that you're saying. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, let me get Dre. Thank you, Dre. I appreciate you. He said, ask a woman describing her perfect mate. She'll describe laborer and slave. Ask a man describe his perfect mate. He'll describe his mother and a maid. I don't know about that.
I'm not jacking that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's for you to talk
I ain't
to.
jacking that shit, not even a little bit. Men don't prescribe to women because of they mother and mate and made it. No, men prescribe to women and men like women that are very gentle and kind. Men look for women to have that ability of compassion, because guess what? We are thinking about legacy in our kid. No, I'm not jacking that shit. Not even a little bit, G. Dre, you off the marquee on that one, bro. Maybe a little bit more explanation would make it, you know what I mean, clear. But nah, I ain't going.
All right. Well, let me go to the video from Kofa. It's just one portion of what he said on his show this past Thursday, if I'm not mistaken.
Hey, I know that guy.
One of our faves, Kofa. Maybe he'll come out of the blue. So the show was called "They Can't Shoot What They Can't See: Move in Silence, Win in Public," right? But here's what he was saying.
My bad. But again, Brother Quiet Storm can attest to that. We see brothers working. There was a brother who was with a woman going through the class. He made, so it would seem like this is his woman. She's with him in the struggle. Like we always say, that ride or die. Sounds all good. Once he got the job, started making the money, the relationship started going downhill. She wasn't used to being around that much money. Not that he hit the lottery and he was this millionaire overnight, but their lifestyle changed. He starts wanting to go to different places, have new experiences, and his old lady is with him, and he's like, dog, he's telling us in the class, things are starting to look different. She doesn't want to go here. She doesn't want to try this. She doesn't want to do this. She's not following my leadership. We hear women preach about money all the time, so he thought we was good in the struggle. I did the work. She let me be in class, didn't bother me, this, that. He worked his ass off, gets the certs, gets the job, makes the money, and now there's an issue. That's not his wife.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
That's not who he was supposed to be with. That relationship was dead. He gets with the next woman. She didn't grow up with a lot of money, but she was raised as a wife to be supportive of her man where he was. Him having that money now, she's still super supportive, and it's not about the money. It's not like he's just showering her with gifts or she's walking around with her hand out all the time. She adjusted to his agenda, to his lifestyle.
Yeah.
And now the brother's doing better in that regard.
Absolutely.
So that's another example of everybody can't go. It may not be your boys. It may not be your family. It may be the woman that you thought was going to ride with you to the end, especially once you got the W, once you got the win. Why would she leave? Why would she switch up? You think she would be happy. That wasn't the case because his previous girlfriend, that wasn't her fucking mentality. Your boys are the same thing.
Right.
Now let me get to y'all comments.
Her baseline fucked off. He's right. He's right. Because if you had a fairer sex on the planet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why not be the fairer sex on the planet and stop trying to be the tough sex on the planet?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to sit here and act tough. Like you look at these women from New York and how they fucking talk and all that other shit. Hey yo, yeah, what up, son? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, I hate hearing women say bro. Oh my God, that grates on my last nerve.
Who are you broing? I just skull crushed you and emptied my sack inside your jawline. Who are you broing?
Oh my God.
They don't have the concept of respect who they are and who we are. Women running around here really thinking that they tough. Because it was told to them that woman's strength is outside. No, your strength has always been inside. Your strength has always been your modesty and your quietness. Women are to be seen and never heard. They lost that shit and put that shit in their back pocket, sat on it, crushed it, killed it, and now they want to be heard, seen, and boisterous and ignorant about it. I say, all right, cool, then wild out then. And guess what? The same time y'all want to kill your feminine nature, right? Then then hence the reason why what the fuck chivalry. Y'all killed chivalry.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all killed chivalry when y'all started killing masculinity. When y'all decided to enjoy masculine behavior and start to act masculine, then there's no more fucking masculine chivalry because y'all killed femininity in itself. So when y'all want to switch the plate over and be gangsters and run out, enjoy all of it. Then though, walk that dog, and we would not care a bit. I am the MSG king. You damn sure right, LC.
I agree with you, which is why there's so many videos of them now complaining on why you don't do this and why you don't do that and how come y'all don't do this and I'm just like, where are we living right now? I'm like, so we're just gonna forget all this shit that we see and all the shit that you said and all the ways that you've acted, and now you turn around. I think I just said this before. I remember we were talking about a year or so ago, y'all, when they kept making them videos in the gyms, seeing that somebody was looking at me and leering at me. And it's like, you're in the fucking gym with the stuff up the crack of your ass as a person who now does the same damn thing. What are you doing this for if you don't want somebody to look at you? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, what?
Nothing. I'm just saying.
Hey, yo, what you be going to the gym for?
I'm going to the gym to work out. That's all I'm saying. Seriously, listen. If you're going in there to make sure that you're looking better, so you're telling me that you don't want anyone to look at you. Is this
for sure.
You're really saying?
For sure.
Right.
And that's when Joey Swole and them got into their fucking face and told them, for one, this is a violation. For two, the etiquette is off. Joey Swole was the one who came out here and said it.
I remember that name.
And Joey Swole is a highly respected
bodybuilder or something.
Gym rat. I don't know if he's a bodybuilder, but I know he's a gym rat for real.
Yeah, exactly.
A gym rat for real. So,
but now you complain. So y'all F up everything enough that they got to change the rules in the gym. So then they got to change the rules because y'all don't know how to act. And
exactly.
Is looking at your ass.
Exactly. The modesty and the quorum goes out the door. So now the world has to acquiesce again. The world has to acquiesce again because y'all out of order.
Right.
It ain't the fact that you don't want a man to look at your framework, right? You put on these fucking Walmart shorts, not Walmart, Amazon. You put on the Amazon tights that make you look hella fat in the frame, right? When you probably like, you probably 20%. We can take 20% out of there, right? You might be, yeah. But then again, you want the look, but you decide who you want the look from.
That's what it is.
It don't work that way. It doesn't work that way when you want to put your primal parts, because what you're doing is this: you excite the primal part of the men, but then you decide that he can't have a primal moment
because it's not the man that you want. I'm sorry, but instead of
go.
But instead of acknowledging that a man is a man is a man, and if that's what you wanted, you still have the attention that you were looking for. So all you got to do is just keep it moving. You don't have to address it. If somebody approaches you, no thank you. Why is that? Can't you just say no thank you, but thank you? Exactly. That's it. It's that simple. But y'all had to make it a big old thing. Now there's all these damn different things in the fucking gym. And so now they don't want to talk to y'all anywhere. Y'all now making videos about how men don't approach you. Well, here's a thought. You approach them. Y'all won't do that because you're scared of being rejected. So it's like a no-win. And y'all do this shit to yourselves. Y'all do this shit to yourselves with regard to so many things. It's ridiculous. You think you rule the world and all you're doing is losing on a daily basis, which is why we need to be separated from you idiots and the rest of us. That's
no. Don't jack my shit. Don't jack my separation.
I'm not jacking anything. I've said that is the point.
That separate.
That is the Please. Just because you said the words don't mean that I'm not saying the same thing. That's the point of this whole daggone channel. And that's why they don't like me, because I'm not going to follow that dumbass narrative. This is not anything new to me. I already knew bitches was bitches because I'm a bitch too. So why in the hell would I allow you in my daggone life knowing that all you offer is chaos and something negative, or you want to take something that you see that I have? Child, take it over there. I'm not allowing you to come inside, in order to in order to take over or to destroy what the hell it is that I have. I would be a jackass. Y'all do that shit and you keep getting effed over. Shout out to the scamming video with the real estate, whatever it was from the Shade Room, where they're willing to, you weren't here, Trey, they're willing to give that woman, just because she black and she a woman, $25,000 for a course on how to be a real estate investor, which sounds crazy. Oh, you weren't here because the girl that was a realtor from Jersey gave that woman $90,000. $90,000. But y'all can't even get them to give you shit.
I ain't going for the Jersey slander here.
I already did it in the video, but I'm just saying,
for life.
I'm just saying, y'all can't even get a meal on them, but you got to provide everything. But let us say that she can teach you real estate investing with you ask no credentials. You didn't think about anything. You didn't look at anything. You didn't consult a lawyer, and you gave that woman all that money. And now you're talking about, I want my money back because I was scammed. No, you were a willing participant. That is not a scam. You didn't do your due diligence. And how the hell do you invest in something and then think that you get your money back? That's not how that works. So that also shows me that you're not that educated because it is an investment. You stand a chance to lose it.
No. Hence the reason why the market is not for men. There's no commercials on TV for men. Go look at TV. It's not for fucking men. They advertise to the person that's spending bread.
Absolutely.
Which women are spending fucking money, and they've always spent money.
Absolutely. I know that.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, I know that. I spend money too much. I know that. I gotta work on myself.
Go ahead.
I have to work on myself. I'm a work in progress still. Just because I'm 54 don't mean that everything is resolved and solved. Y'all, you know I lost this original jacket and then I still don't know where that jacket is. This is the most craziest thing. And went and bought another one because I liked it so much.
Hey, yo, tree fitting. That's my shit. You can't be jacking my shit.
Wait,
bro.
what happened?
Tree fitting talking about the future is female. That's me and Kofa shit. You can't be jacking that shit.
Let me shout out to Blue Light and Gojo. Child, I know you changed your name. I can't remember what it was, but thank you so much for being a member for 29 months. Shout out to all the channel members. I see you. I appreciate you. Shout out to all of y'all that are hanging in there. We thank you so much. Shout out to B Strizzle for Shizzle. Thank you, Boo. Thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate you. Y'all make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. So we got we just watched Kofa's, just one segment from Kofa's video. Now we're going to go over to RBN.
Kofa don't play.
Kofa
don't play. Sean.
No, I'm telling you, somebody
dropped. Shout out to Kofa for his advancements.
His promotion.
Yeah, promotion. Big shout out to Kofa. Big salute, dog.
And he was here a second ago, so hopefully he's still here, but you know he got to go to school. Let me also, I forgot, Hiram sent me a Cash App at the end of the last stream and I didn't see it, so let me thank him for the Cash App, and he said, for laugh too much. Thank you so much. Even though he's not here, I appreciate you and make sure that I need to acknowledge that. All right?
Shout out to Biff.
All right, so RBN, I don't know if you're here. His title is Good Faith and False Prophets, or Prophets, 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 PROFITS. All right, so this probably gonna be a little bit longer. Let me change the view. My bad. Listen, can somebody drop RBN's channel? Yeah, okay. RBN's channel, Kofa's channel, Trend's channel. I know you biatches is gonna be mad because I'm supporting all these men, but I would rather support men that got something to say as opposed to a bunch of chaos. No shade against the dude from yesterday. A bunch of freaking chaos.
Yo, can I kick somebody? No, I'm not gonna do it over here. Nope, go ahead. I was gonna kick his back in.
Maybe at the end. Let's go ahead and get through some of RBNs, and I am going to speed it up.
Yeah, listen. Everyone in the Black community, when I say everyone, please understand I'm being general. Everyone in the Black community always talk about
this is set up
love. You know, we sing about it, we write about it, we post memes about it. We make it the centerpiece of endless conversation, especially on Black YouTube. But when you strip away the talk, and the talk about love, and you start looking and trying to measure in love in terms of actual action in terms of stability, in terms of sacrifice, what you find is not love at all. What you find actually is chaos. What you find is
that word chaos keeps coming up over and over and over again. Yeah, look at that. He got it going on. That's why he need to be in here more. Priorities, though. Priorities.
That setup is crazy.
Absolutely agree.
Ooh, selfishness. What you find is actual brokenness disguised as affection. Now, if you've been around this space for any number of time, the Black YouTube space, any number of time, any length of time, you will always hear everybody talk about the numbers and what the cold numbers say. We have gotten very prolific in talking about the numbers, the black numbers, to the point where a lot of people dismiss them. But it's hard to overlook them when you actually start to sit down and you sit with these numbers and what they actually mean. So the cold, hard numbers say that in 1970, just over 35% of Blacks were born to unmarried mothers. This is not a knock or shot on mama's rate. But by 2022, that number exploded to well over 75%. For me,
that's a lie. You can't hear? What's wrong? You can't hear me? Y'all can't hear me? Y'all can't hear me? Can anybody hear me? That's you. That's you. I hear me.
Yo.
I hear you.
I can't hear you.
I can hear me here. I can hear me here. I can't hear you. That's you. That's you. Yeah, I can't hear. I hear me. I could be on you. I hear you. I don't know why you can't hear me. They hear me. Can you hear the video?
I kick and come back.
Okay. Well, hopefully that will play. Hopefully that will not hopefully that will fix it, because I really want to hear what he has to say. Testing. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? You can't hear me. What in the world? Yeah, he can't hear me, y'all. That's the problem. This that computer child. I don't even know if it's StreamYard this time, y'all. StreamYard has been acting okay today.
It's me. It's on me.
Yeah, no, I know it's you. You must have the wrong speaker chosen. Or can you hear me?
Yeah.
No. Yes.
Yo, yeah, we good.
You hear me?
You hear me?
We all hear you.
Okay.
It's you that can't hear me.
I already said it's me on my. You know what? Carry on.
Understood. You jackass. Now I don't even know what he was saying. It was good too.
It was. He's smoking jokes.
Do you remember, or do you want me to replay it?
No, you good.
Okay. Let me go ahead and let it continue.
That is not evidence of love.
Oh yeah, it was the stats. That's it. That's what he was saying. Obviously, that it's increased single motherdom up until now from 1970. Shout out to those of us that was born of a single mother. Nobody want to hear that. Stats don't matter until they matter, right? Until it suits you, and then all of a sudden, that's when the stats matter. Do you agree?
Oh yeah, to fulfill the argument, right?
Yeah, that's basically what it is. I agree.
Yeah, to fulfill the argument and make the argument seem more sound. Well, if you can comprehend that blacks are 13% of America, but the crime level is in 13%. You think blacks commit more crime in America than whites? You're fucking stupid. The simple ratio alone itself that wouldn't even work.
Per capita.
Right, and then it's per capita, and it's let's look at Chicago, NY, and Dallas and LA, and that becomes this is thing for blacks across from coast to coast.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
No, it's a bias review, right? So what happens with bias reviews? What it simply does is perpetuate the initial thesis.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of having natural born based theses, right? Where you have the thesis and the thesis could be peer reviewed.
Mm-hmm.
So like let's say you a physicist and you come up with a chemical, right? And you swear to God that the chemical does this, and I'm your peer, and I'm also a physicist. And I look at the chemical also, and I say, well, no, this chemical ain't really that popping. Then another person looks at it like, it's popping. Peer reviews come into the community. So communities look at data and statistics in itself.
Mm-hmm.
The community of the fucking, what the fuck Kofa calls it? I think Kofa calls it a SME.
Mm-hmm.
I think Kofa called it a SME, but we just call them experts. Right?
Oh yeah, subject matter expert is a SME.
Right. Yeah. So we call them we call them experts. So let's take it to the expert, right? And see what we get back from it. Like, let's see what the fucking data says. Because if we have an issue with a specific part of the aircraft, right? We could say, well, is this a thing that's going on across the board? Where we need to do we need to go back to the manufacturer and say, well, your part is failing, right? This shit goes into different.
No, yeah, you're a little bit off the rail. Let me cut you off for a second, okay? Because this is a great point. And I just put a poll up. Kofa, thank you, hon. He said, who gets more blame, Trump, black men, or StreamYard? What's your choice?
Black men.
Oh, it's black men, y'all. Right now, Trump is leading with a 58%. I don't know, y'all are doing good now.
Trump is new. Trump is new.
Trump gets blamed for everything, and once he's gone, he'll
stay.
Understood, but I feel like even once he's gone, they're gonna figure out a way to blame him. They bring his name up in everything, and every time I hear it, I bring it up. But that's hilarious. Thank you, Kofa. Come on, RBM.
If 35% in 1970, we're almost talking 60 years now, was the out of birth wedlock rate for black folk, and it's 75% now, how can you tell me that that's love? That's not even evidence of a family. Because everybody knows, historically, family is mom, dad, and children. So as of 2022, 75% has no mom, dad, and children in the actual home. For me, this is an epidemic of a broken family. Father's not having the most basic level of direct influence because he's most likely not in the home. And the children being brought into this world without the stability and the security that love is supposed to provide. But under normal, whatever you consider to be normal circumstances and cultural norms, we are not born out of a plan. We are not born of two married people. We are not. The reality is that black people don't want to accept or haven't been brave enough to say it out loud, that 3 generations of us in the United States weren't born out of anything that resembles love or a plan. All of us were born out of either a one-night stand or something to do, or because he liked me and I liked her. That's it. Simply.
That's a lot. What'd you think? Now you muted.
I don't think he's off the marquee at all.
Yeah. That's sad though. That's what I'm saying. Every time he comes on, it's always something that I just mouth dropped open. Leave them birds alone. Leave them birds alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear them, but I don't care. Just
it's true because you ever heard the term what's up? You ever heard the term? I'm not taking a misdemeanor. I don't do misdemeanor to get felonies, pretty much.
no, I've never heard of that.
So pretty much, I'm not gonna commit no bullshit crime. When I commit my crime, I'm gonna commit crime.
Make it count. Make it count. Yeah.
I'm gonna make that shit legit. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
They know. They are completely fucking aware that you are alive. Calm down. You may get him. You may jump in the gate with you.
Record it.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, shout out to Night J. Shout out to the bastards.
My mother and my daddy was married when they had me, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they wasn't together. They were still married, but they wasn't together.
Mm-hmm.
Chingazo, puñeta. They wasn't together, right?
Mm-hmm.
They were still married. So I guess I'm not bastardized in a sense, but I was still abandoned.
Mm.
So it doesn't, yo, you can cut this shit in so many ways, bro. The end of the day, right? And this is what I tell my dudes. I say, dog, it doesn't matter what hand you've been dealt.
Mm-hmm.
Take agency. Take pride.
Mm-hmm.
Awareness, accountability of where your next step is going to go. Just that simple.
I agree.
And however it looks like you having to get down the road to be healthy, emotionally and spiritually and mentally, you take that fucking step, because guess what? It's a bigger step coming.
I agree, but I don't think, and that's probably where he's going with it, that people are doing that in the community, right? Now, obviously,
people aren't doing that.
People aren't getting the help. They're not, doing something about their situation. They're not trying to be different. They're being the same. Again, reference that girl with the.
But because though, love, the same way we looked at our girl last night, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's normal for them to enjoy chaos and never actually seek peace. Their peace is in the chaos. They don't have a grounding point. They don't have a grounding point to say, well, I remember what I'm gonna fuck you up. Understand? And that's the girl. The girl is doing it.
Oh, of course.
Let's look at it. She's jumping around the cage and just banging on the cage right now.
She needs some attention.
Shut up. Fucking psycho. So when you take self-agency, you actually start to become responsible for things, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you could say, I want the peace. They don't have a memory of peace. They don't have these memories of good times. So like when my shit start up, when I start rolling out, my grounding point is my uncle.
Mm-hmm.
My grounding point is my uncle. Me waking up early as fuck, working, cleaning up leaves, picking up this shit, doing yard work, making sure the dogs are good. Like that's my grounding point to remind me that I was born and raised responsible. I was born and raised to be grounded. I was born and raised in a world of peace.
But you were also raised to be a man.
Yes, exactly. When I was young, I was being raised to be a man.
Right.
When I was younger.
Right.
Yep. In my younger days, we talking about 5 and 6 years old. I was outside with my uncles and being a man, because I comprehended the value of a man, because I saw the value that my auntie and them and I showed the respect that my auntie and them gave them.
But you're confirming already what I've been saying, is that you needed a man, right? Even if it was your uncle.
Yeah.
Raising you to be a man.
Yeah.
But then you're right now talking about the respect from your aunts and what they were doing and where they were with respect to the freaking gender roles, right?
Yeah.
So even if we have this single mother problem, right? No one is seemingly, not no one, but enough ones aren't willingly looking to resolve it and solve it. Instead, people are making more excuses for it, and it gets worse and worse and worse. That girl from yesterday could not be over 30. She's definitely not over 30 with 3 kids, 2 baby dads. So where do we think that those kids are going to be? Where those 2 people, but that other young lady in particular, as calm as she was trying to talk to her, she not trying to hear it. So how many times and ways is someone supposed to try to help and offer the help, and then you get shut the F down every single time to be called stupid ass shit? And I'm not saying that my way is the right way, right? All I'm saying is it's a lot more peaceful over here than it seems to be where you are. So what would you like? Chaos to continue? Then have that. But don't think that with your chaos that you run anything other than the chaos that you have where you stand. That makes sense?
Yes, because when you ever been around somebody that create the chaos?
No, I wouldn't.
You've never been around somebody that creates chaos. So even when things
not personally, maybe at work, but that's work. Personally, no, because the first sign of foolishness, I don't do it. I don't do it.
I've been around people that in the middle of shit being chill and calm, they want to take it to the next level, and they want to exacerbate something or put something on a microphone. It's like, dog, it's wood. Like, it's all wood. Like nobody jacking. But because the vibration has to be there for them to feel alive. I'm telling you, this is a Stockholm syndrome thing.
I've heard that before.
I'm gonna read it. I'm telling you, I was reading this shit, dog.
That's normal for those people. But then they want something different, right?
No, they swear it down. They want different.
But they're not willing to do any work for it. So then they make
because they're fucking lazy and it's comfortable to them.
That's Generation Z. That's Generation Z. They want the richness of Kim Kardashian, but don't want to do any work in order to get it, and would rather take the lazy route and become a whore to try obtain riches. OF, putting all this outrageous content out here and then be mad at people that's looking at it like, this is disgusting, stupid, and weird. Why are y'all doing this? You can't tell me. You're right, child. You go right ahead. You think you're better than everybody else? I'm better than you. Absolutely.
Because money's their God. Imagine being told and preached that money is your freedom. Having money is your freedom outside of having a man and being responsible and not having and working. No.
Isn't money more important than the man? Or is that what you meant?
That's what I'm saying, sir.
Oh, okay.
Imagine being told the man is just a money thing. It's a pipe and a paycheck. Now they said, well, you really don't need the pipe too much to be living inside the house. You could Uber the pipe in.
Lord.
you could Uber a pipe. Now, at the same time you could Uber the pipe, you could go ahead and turn on the cam and hit the red button, right?
Oh, yeah.
And make your own bread. And guess what?
Yeah.
Be a complete fucking rat.
A whore.
Be a complete fucking whore. And guess what? It's okay.
It's okay. Yeah, congratulations. But don't down me because I choose not to do that. And that's what you want to do. And then when you hear the words of what it is, then you get upset. But those are the words of what it is. Just like single, like me, like Nightshade, I think it is. whoever it is, we're bastards because our parents weren't married. Like what? That's what the word means. That's
they're fucking lazy.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but you don't want to, not you, but they don't want to acknowledge what words mean. I'm telling you, that's why we did, and I didn't do a word of the day, but that's why we're doing a word of the day, because y'all want to try to change the meanings of words. No, you're a whore and you're a bastard. It's okay. It is what it is. That's what the dictionary is for, is to help you learn. Let me acknowledge Chris. Thank you, honey.
I don't think the word bastard needs to be. Go ahead. Yeah. Shut up to Chris.
Yeah, thank you, Chris. He said when Arabs were taking African slaves from 800s to 1500s, they wrote Africans were actually irresponsible, and here we are. Okay. I don't know about that, but there's a lot of people who are irresponsible. And that's why what RBN is saying, single motherness.
He's correct in what he's saying.
Okay. I don't know.
I don't want to. A quick comment will be, they told you pretty much who to be, and now you represent what the fuck they told you to be. If that makes sense.
Say that again. They
told you who to be, and now you came around and represented that same thing. That's what he's saying. That has never been the thing.
I was gonna say that's I don't think that's what I saw, but that's just me. When I was younger, he's saying now we're here.
Okay. He's saying today, the shit that was written back then is prevalent now. That's what he's saying.
Gotcha. All right. Chris, thank you for another 5. He said, I was a teen mowing the yard and dad was fixing something. And he said, look, you're going to have to do these things when you have a family one day. Well, man would have to be there.
Chris is a black dude, right?
I believe, yeah.
Yeah, I think Chris is a black dude.
Yeah.
He has to be a black dude. I keep seeing his image. He's a black dude. But if he's not a black dude, that's even way more crazier. You know what? We're gonna call Chris a white dude. Let's call Chris. No, Chris is gonna be an Asian dude.
Goodbye.
We're gonna call him, what's his name? Chris Creator.
Goodbye. Let me play more of this damn video.
You, me, being here was never part of our plan. We were not a consideration or a factor in the actions of our
Move the comments. Move the comments.
He black. He's verified it.
Nah, he's Asian.
Parents. And that's one thing that we have a hard time staying, accepting, and letting our mind even go there. That we were never, 75% of us, for the most part, are here, not because they were planned and not because we were any kind of consideration to the 2 people who were screwing. We're just here. So I can't deal with the charade anymore, and let us stop pretending that we somehow know anything about love. How can we know anything about love when nearly none of us were actually born into it? Let's stop pretending our pursuit of desire, our pursuit of lust, our pursuit of companionship is the same thing as building a family, and basically on the foundation, and we think we're building it on a foundation of love. Because if love really existed in the way we claim it does with Black folk, we would not be producing the outcomes that we're screaming about, that we're showing right now. I constantly say Black folk love to be finessed. How about this?
Where we hear that?
How about this? You, me, being here, we're here as a result of being finessed. We are the results. We are the absolute results.
Then he knows the microphone.
Understand?
Yeah.
Like Jay-Z says, when you think about it, you can't help but think it's a hard knock life.
Take the bass line out. Here we go.
I see somebody said something's up with my. I don't know. I'm trying to see. Default microphone. Let me see. I hope that's it. I don't. As a result of a scam, whether we believe it or not. And I say constantly, we love to be finessed. And the fact that we're here, 75% of us are here because of some kind of finessing that took place. Now, let me talk a little bit about what love is supposed to mean. A lot of people describe love in terms of a feeling. I love you. They talk about feeling. When you talk about somebody want to be with somebody, they talk about, oh, I want to be with them because I love them. Why are you with them? Because I love them. We talk about love in terms of a feeling. In my position has been for a long time, love is not a feeling, but we describe it as a feeling. But if you actually look at it, love is a verb. Because I know a lot of us didn't graduate from high school. I mean, maybe we did, but maybe we didn't do so good in English class or grammar class. Let me define what a verb is. A verb is a word that expresses action. So if love is a verb, that means love is an action. So in other words, love is what you do.
Yo, I keep saying, boy.
I knew you would have something to say about that part.
Boy, they keep fucking playing. I'm the proponent of arranged marriages. I think arranged marriages are beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
They don't go into arranged marriages in the name of fucking love. So that's why I say fuck Disney and fuck Tyler Perry and fuck all these fantasy, fuck Notebook, fuck all these things. Because if you really look at it, a lot of these bitches be fucking whores. You look at Twilight. Go watch the Twilight series. This bitch got a fucking vampire and a wolf. She want to sleep around with the wolf, but she want to fuck the vampire. It's mad. Simple and plain. Their practicality has left the fucking building.
Whose practicality?
The practicality of relationship.
No, okay. Yeah, I agree.
The practicality of responsibility and duty and honor, right?
Yes.
It's gone.
Mm-hmm.
It's it's fantasized, right? I mean, he has to have a white horse. He has to be 6'6". He has to have a 6-inch fucking cock.
Pipe.
Pipe.
Lord,
he has to for you, but you can't fathom the simple duty of washing clothes.
Right, which is the action that he's talking about, right?
Because love, dog, I've been fucking saying this shit, dog.
Trinidad.
Love is a tabletop. You go to you go to IKEA, right? For your IKEA people, y'all go to IKEA and y'all want to get the nicest table for the nicest price and every time. So you get the table and you put the table up. It's quick too because it's IKEA, right? The foundation of these things are the things that make love even exist. And y'all can't comprehend that because in this Western world, this Western ideology, these Western thinking processes is that love comes first. No, love comes last.
Explain simply, please. Simply.
I can never love you if your labor is not for us. Boom. There you go. Simply.
So if we take it back to the ARP,
I said simply.
Listen to me. If we take it back to the ARP video, where they were out there, those women was talking about, you got this fantasy and you got to give this up and you got to do this and you got to tell him where to go. Not necessarily labors of love. Correct? Oh, that is complaining.
Oh, no. Yeah. But they can't comprehend how it's built.
Correct. That's where I was about to go. So if I had came back and said, I mean, I said what I said, but just say I came back and said, so who washing the clothes? So is that slavery? Who's caring for kids and activities, like I said earlier? If he doesn't do it, then that means it doesn't get done. Like, what do you offer, and why don't you just offer it just because of how you feel about the person, not because you're expecting something in return? And when you don't get what you think that you want, then it turns into a chaotic situation and you blow the shit up, which is probably what happens more times than not.
No, it's labor of love.
That's what I'm saying. They don't want to do
labor. You labor in love, right?
They don't want to do any labor. How do you love this person and you don't want to do anything for them, and you want to cause hard time all the time? If I love you, then I'm going to do. I'm not going to say that washing your clothes is slavery. I'm just doing it to be convenient. I'm doing it because it has to be done. I'm doing it because I'm showing you that I love you.
Because these are things that we do for each other. While you sit there and do the fucking laundry, right?
Right.
And be sitting there smelling like Gain and Tide. We're looking weird as shit, because if you ever live with a woman, they don't do laundry sexy. There's no sexy laundry day.
We're not going to be looking. Don't start with laundry. Nicole, are you still here? Don't start with laundry.
They be looking hella bummy. You The point is this. I'm probably outside mowing the grass.
Right. You don't think about that.
I'm doing other things. So nobody ever respects the fact that the house is built and the laborers are taken care of on the man's side. But because women are so hyper emotional, they attach things to things that don't even need to be attached to. So when you find women that have a great balance between emotionality and mentality, where they can say, well, I'll be fucking smoking every week. Hot meals, 4 days a week. On Friday, we order pizza. Saturday, he be on the grill. Sunday, we in the church, and we don't gotta cook because the church got a buffet. We just go in there and do it. That life is gone.
Yeah. That was a life, though. That was absolutely what a life was. I agree with you.
I'm 38 years old, and I know this thing to be true. So imagine somebody that's fucking 40, 45. Imagine somebody your age.
I was going to say those people are more around my age from that video, I'm sure, if not older. The one is 40, and the one is probably older than me.
Imagine losing your community to your selfishness, to your fucking laziness. I want to be lazy. I want to lay down, eat bonbons, watch Sex in the City, drink my fucking wine, and kick my feet up all day. Well, all right, cool. The technology is there for you to do that. There's a dishwasher, there's a washer, there's a dryer, there's a Mikey, there's an oven. Everything is built for you. Everything is built for your comfortability, because in reality, men don't give a fuck about none of that shit. And the same way men have never given a fuck about that shit, that's exactly why you see men go outside today and they grilling shit. They cook it on fire. They cook it on fire. They outside camping. They outside hunting. They outside in the woods.
That's why it is an insult to say that what you're doing is slavery. That's why it's such an insult to say that. But then you'll turn around and say, how dare someone say something when you're doing the exact same thing? But because you're doing it, it's okay. It should be acceptable to no one on any level, when everything is much easier today than when it ever was, even in 1971, when I was born. We both related to our grandmothers. But even when you just spoke about you're outside cutting the grass, right? They don't think that far ahead. They don't think about the fact that because you're out before me, like when I had to change my job to take care of our children, that same person will get the snow off of the car in the driveway. Not only because you got to think about the wintertime now that it's getting cold. That stuff matters too. But that's not a big deal to them. It's just something that you're supposed to do.
I'm about to expose this shit right now. if you my woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm tengo poneta cara.
Like having kids.
Tranquilo.
Them birds might speak Spanish or speak Chinese.
Un momento. Shut up. As a woman that was given a charge to stay inside the house, you know how fucking important it is.
Donna said, Dr. Doolittle. Shout out to Kofi, I appreciate you. Why didn't the thing go off? He said, yeah, I don't know why that thing didn't go off. He said, I said it's over and over, said it over and over. We traded in our families for fun.
Women have taken pride in having the recipes and the remedies to make their family healthy. Imagine coming home and your kid says, yo, my throat scratchy. You'd be like, oh, say less. Blend some shit up. Drink this shit. Guess what? You're gonna go to school tomorrow. The health of the family was birthed inside the kitchen.
That's true.
Which woman for centuries had taken pride in. I guess your mother didn't teach you behavior. When you could sit there and make sure your family is healthy, that's a prideful thing. But nowadays, cooking is slavery.
Yeah, we know.
To cook and give sustenance, the sustenance factor. We're not talking about sickness now. We're not talking about colds. We're not talking about fever. We're not talking about fucking pneumonia. We're not talking about nothing. We're talking about simple wintertime struggles. We're talking about basic shit. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
That's now the level of fucking slavery.
Yeah.
When people was left and slapped on this planet.
Mm-hmm.
This thing that they say what RBN is talking about, this love thing, RBN is absolutely correct.
Absolutely.
They kill love every turn because love is unity, and unity and love works together, right?
Mm-hmm.
So as much points that we could separate people on, we will separate them.
I agree.
I'm done. I am completely over it because this world right here is toast.
I said the same thing. That was a question that ARP honestly asked. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was geared along the lines of, as far as the kids are concerned, because you know or if you don't know, the perpetrator is the victim now, and the victim is just somebody who got in the way, and they're the ones that are the problem because you didn't let the perpetrator do whatever the hell the perpetrator wanted to do. And then that's basically where we are, because what's right is wrong and what's wrong is right. So that if when the kids do wrong, their parents make excuses, just like the kids in Florida that was stealing from Dick. How? But Anyway, I'm gonna let you go with your birds, okay?
No, it's your fault.
Yeah, that's fine, but it's 2 hours anyway, so that's enough for me. But shout out to all of y'all that made it this far. I appreciate you. Y'all make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. Y'all, I don't know if I'll be back later. I might. It's only like 1 o'clock EST, so I might come back later. So be on the lookout. Some other stuff that I didn't.
No, we gotta shoot tonight.
No, me by myself. But thank you. But are you shooting tonight? Let them know.
Oh no. What? Huh?
Are you shooting tonight? Are you doing a 4 a.m.?
No, I'm gonna shoot exactly when you're shooting.
Huh?
If you want to be rude about it, I'm gonna shoot exactly what time you shoot. I'm gonna wait till you post your shoot. I'm gonna shoot exact same time.
I'm okay with that. It's all good. It's all good. We all can't accommodate. But anyway, shout out to everybody that donated today. Excuse me. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. No outro, because you know what? I'm hungry. I gotta go find something to eat, and I gotta go to Dollar General. Y'all. I'm so excited. Anyway, I'll see y'all later, I'm sure. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for coming up, Trinidad.
No.
Hopefully you're 1,000. Go check it out. You're welcome.
I don't look at that type of stuff.
Okay, that's fine. I'll let you know. Cause I be helping out. All right, y'all. I see y'all later. I see you.